Hi Pisces, welcome back to As Above So Below Healing Tarot. Pisces, we're going to get into this today and see what's going on. But I also wanted to let you guys know that I am holding a new moon in Pisces ritual tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. We're going to be really working our psychic muscles and turn those on and amplify them even further. So if you have been feeling like your dreams have been popping off lately, or your intuition has been really accurate, please join me for tomorrow's ritual because it will really fine-tune those even more. So I would love to see you there. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for my babes. What's happening for my beautiful Pisces? Beautiful Pisces truth. So Pisces, I feel like you are walking a path of living in your truth, or you are finding out the truth about a situation. And Pisces, you have an uncanny ability to look at the root of things and see past illusion. And this is really about using your truth. And again, he's looking out into a galaxy. So you have innate wisdom that really is asking to be shared, asking to be amplified. And I feel like there's a level of higher consciousness that you have stepped into. So we're going to see what else is going on for my beautiful Pisces. Pisces, what's going on? New moon. Again, new moon tomorrow. Please join. Yeah, so new moons are also all about planting new seeds. It's also about being in darkness and surrendering to the darkness, or really starting something new to bring it into the light. So the moon goes from new moon to waxing, and once it gets to the full, that's when it's in full illumination. So there's something that you are really manifesting and creating under this new moon. So and possibly you are really tapping into your guides more. You have more celestial bodies that are really wanting to help you and play a role in your life. So it's up to you to find the truth of that, and also to be open to receive it. And that often comes from being quiet, being still, which is also what we are going to be doing in meditation in the ritual. So Pisces, something's coming online for you. So let's see what else is going on. Let's go a little bit deeper here. Spirit, what else is going on for Pisces? Strength, beautiful. Leo energy, okay. Heart chakra energy. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Love that, okay. You have the Five of Cups. Okay. And you have the Ten of Wands. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. This is what I'm feeling. So you have Temperance at the bottom of the deck too. So Pisces, I feel like you have gained so much immense wisdom, and you've seen the truth behind a situation that you have been dealing with in the past, or it has reached a culmination. Pisces, I also feel like you have kept your heart open in spite of the pain, in spite of the hurt, of the lack. You have strength, you have Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Wands. So let's get into this. All right, so you never let that strength die. You never let that fire dim. It may have been tempered a little bit, but it has always been within you, and you are moving from that space. Instead of this Five of Cups, this Ten of Wands, there's some sort of emotional disappointment that you have felt in the past, pertaining to probably people who can't come with you in this next era, or they are being challenged to level up to meet you, to be able to continue moving forward with you. And Pisces is all about emotional wisdom and openness and compassion. And if people don't carry that, then they can't come with you. And I think that you have been carrying people's burdens for quite some time. You have been carrying the weight of other people's grief, other people's, limitations, and you in the past have pulled yourself down to meet them where they are. And Pisces, this is something that you can no longer do anymore. And I know that that is painful. I know that that is hard because you genuinely love people, but you have to choose you. You have to choose your highest expansion. And that is painful when you are being asked to choose yourself over the people that you love. And I think that that's one of the hardest lessons that Pisces has, because we naturally are very compassionate and we suffer from martyrism. We will, detriment ourselves to help somebody else, but that is not serving anybody. You can't learn other people's lessons for them, Pisces, and you can't solve them either. People come down here to learn spiritual lessons and guidance, and when you see the truth before they do, you are doing their work for them. And Spirit doesn't work that way. Spirit will, you can help people, but you can't do the work for them. So Spirit, why is this 5 of Cups here for Pisces? What is this emotional disappointment? 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You had to cut somebody off. You had to cut somebody off that you felt that you had a bond with at some time. And I think, Pisces, you have a way of looking at things with optimism, with blind faith that things will work out. And I think that there may be some limerence happening where you are feeling like you miss them or you miss the good times that you shared, but you can't be a detriment to yourself anymore, Pisces. This was keeping you stuck. This was keeping you bound, and it's covering your eyes so that you can't see clearly. And this has been one too many heartbreaks. So I think that Pisces, I'm feeling like you gave the benefit of the doubt too many times to somebody, and they disappointed you over and over and over again, and you bypassed it. You're like, they'll learn, as long as I'm here to help them, they will learn the lesson and we'll be okay. But they never learned, Pisces. They stayed in the fog. They stayed in the selfishness. And that's not what you're about. And I think that you are carrying the weight from that. You're carrying the weight of the disappointment. And Spirit doesn't want that for you. I think that you are learning. You are really allowing yourself to expand and to go out and meet other people and network with other people, but it's almost like you have a soul tie to somebody, but it's not healthy. So, okay. Spirit, what's going on with this 10 of Wands here? Some of you may have had to move out of a connection, like move homes. Some of you have separated from a partner, or you have cut off a best friend, because there's a level of maturity that you have obtained from this cycle, and it feels like somebody else has not learned that emotional maturity. So you are on a new route. You are on a new adventure. Even if you're not quite sure where it's going, but you are really kind of riding the waves with this. And I think, like with the Page of Wands, this is somebody who he's got a staff and he is moving on. This is fire. and this is Wands. So you guys may be in a period of transition right now, but that's okay. By you doing the work and by you severing this cord, severing this pain, you've done more work than you realize, Pisces. And you are not meant to carry the weight and the pain of other people forever. At some point, they have to wake up and do it for themselves. Otherwise, they will be in a consistent loop. So as much as you are compassionate and caring and kind, and you will gnaw off your leg to stay or help somebody, that is not the lesson that you came down here to learn. You came down here to be sovereign, to be strong, to be in your own energy, to be able to have a match with that so that you can build together. So yeah, and then you've got the Tower underneath that, and then you have the Lovers under that. So yeah, for some of you, this is you separating from a partnership. But I want you to know that it's going to be okay, Pisces. You are going to move on to a better future. You are going to allow yourself to be single and pull your energy back to you. So call back your energy, Pisces. We're going to get some messages from the goddesses. Spirit, goddesses, what messages? We got this on the last one too. Expect a miracle. Yeah, so whatever you're putting out into the universe, know that it's being heard, and know that the universe is working behind the scenes to help you get to this next level. So, and I know in the last one we talked about divine timing. So know that the position that you're in right now is temporary. And the fact that you did not close down your heart, despite all of this pain, despite all of this confusion, and you chose you, that is a power move, Pisces. And nobody can tell you that you're selfish, because that is not selfish. You are choosing you because you have value, because you have worth, and nobody can tell you differently. You are now building a life based off of your dreams, your goals, your love, your desire. That's power. Spirit, what advice is here for Pisces? Soar. Yep. I feel like there's a level of reinvention happening with you. There's been a huge drop of the rose-colored glasses, and you're seeing the truth where you have given pieces away. Let it go. Yeah. Let go of these burdens that you have been carrying with you. But you are being asked to, once you let this go, you will be soaring. Because Pisces, you are the soul of the zodiac. You have lived through all of those signs, and you have emotional wisdom that not a lot of people have. So you trust and you receive guidance from your guides, from Spirit. So tap into that, because you can. And by you really adopting this new mindset, this new personality, by you imbuing confidence and willpower, you are going to attract somebody else who is of a higher caliber than what you have been dealing with. And this includes friends too. This doesn't have to be partnership, like love partnership. This can be platonic. This can be the people that you have around you. So the more that you amplify that, the more that you can also cut through the bullshit and see it before you get too enmeshed with it. So yeah. All right, Pisces. Again, if you want to join the ritual, the link for it is in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, that link is also in the description box below. I would love to read for you. But Pisces, thank you so much for being here, and put in the comments below, I am strong, I am radiant, I am confident. Blessed be.